All right, guys, we're just gonna do a quick sweep through here on the shop and kind of give you an update and stuff here. We got John's 73 Trans Am from California. This is a full nut and bolt restoration that's been in the shop here for a little while. It's all going back together now. It's got a built 455 in it. We just got from Butler Performance a different intake that we're gonna use on the motor now. It'll have better clearance for the hood. It's a port match to the Edelbrock aluminum heads that we put on his motor. Obviously some performance updates to the motor. This is a white car. It was original red interior, but we're switching it all to our black leather that Al Nock makes for us and that we sell on our website as well. Really pretty car, slightly lowered, 17-inch wheels and tires. Everything's kind of going back together and stuff on it now, and hopefully we'll have it running and driving here in the next couple of weeks so we can get it down for exhaust and tune and alignment and stuff of that nature. So we have another 77 special edition here that we're getting back on. It's a nut and bolt frame off restoration. We're going to be finishing the assembly. Keenan will be going through all the steps to try and get all the stuff put back on it. It's a little dusty and stuff, but we'll focus on it later. Actually, while we're at it, we got two cars over here on the lift. What are you doing on this one, Ben?
Lower the rear.
Oh, yeah. Just making some adjustments to the suspension on this 78 4-speed black on black Fisher T-top car. It's got all the Bandit decals and stuff on it. We put some lowering suspension in it and billet 18-inch wheels that we have. Put a billet cover on the rear axle, and it's just kind of going through getting all the fine tuning done. We did all stainless steel brake lines, fuel lines on this car. It was a nut and bolt frame off car, very well done. Just needs a few little odds and ends, and we'll have it ready here probably this week yet. It'll have to go down for an alignment and some adjustments and stuff. This is a 76. This is Mike's 50th anniversary car, one of 110, 455 4-speed car. The transmission's currently out getting refreshed. Otherwise, the whole bottom side of this car, the whole thing's been done, top to bottom. Motor's already in the car, just waiting on the tranny, and then it'll get exhaust and align and tune and the final stuff done to it. But this is basically a stock restoration with some mild updates. We do like to use the stainless steel brake lines and fuel lines. They just last longer and stay looking better. So we have Bill's 73 Firebird. Bodywork and paint's all been done. This car was originally a dark blue, which is what Bill stuck with, but we went with a modernized color. It's a really deep, dark blue metallic, and in different lighting it can go black. It's a really sharp color out in the sunlight. Obviously the red oxide inside and out. Bottom, it's a mini tubbed car with a full roadster shop chassis. We're just getting ready to put the body back on the chassis. It's got a LS motor, a built LS3 with a 6-speed T56 manual tranny. Basically, Tyler's just been getting all the components and stuff set up on here so that we can get the body back on the frame, and then when we get time, we'll get it back in the lineup to start working on the rest of the wiring, plumbing, and going through the assembly process. But we're super excited about this spec chassis. Underneath this car, we got several spec chassis here now that we're working on with the roadster shop, and it'll be fun to get some of them on the road. This 77 special edition that we did for Corey's up out of North Dakota, it's got an LS3 in it, 525 LS3. It's got our black leather interior from Al Nock. It's got all Ride Tech suspension. It's got our billet 18-inch wheels on it, overdrive tranny, and the car's obviously all lowered down, looks super nice. It's a nut and bolt frame off car. We did do the modern Dakota digital gauges. and stuff on his car. It's a Hurst T-top car. Really pretty car. It's all done up underneath. So we've already put quite a few test miles on it, just waiting for Corey to come down here. Since he lives fairly close, he likes to come down to the shop. We'll let him take it for a drive and make sure everything's the way he wants it before he picks it up or we ship it up to his house. Let's go on to the body shop. So just real quick, this is a future Pro Touring build that we're doing. It'll be a special edition car, Fisher T-top with a full roadster shop chassis underneath this car. This is a customer's car. This is a 74 Super Duty. This was a one owner car before the customer that owns it now bought it. It was a really nice, complete running and driving car. As it came in, we just basically just got done stripping down the metal. Buddy did, getting it ready. We're gonna take it through a complete nut and bolt frame off restoration. The next thing it's gonna do is they'll pull the front clip. It's gonna go to the mechanics to have them pull all the components and stuff off it, the drivetrain and everything, so we can send all that stuff out to get rebuilt. But red car, white interior, automatic, AC. This is a very well loaded car. A lot of good options, but you can see it's a true Super Duty. Super Duty on the shaker, Super Duty on the valve covers. It's a little dusty, but just going through the steps. 69 Chevelle SS, big block car. It's a customer's car. He dropped it off maybe a little over a year ago, and we had got started on it and had it stripped down, but it needed a lot more metal work than what we had anticipated. But Jake's basically got it set on one of our frame tables to keep everything structurally straight, because he's got to do floor work, quarters, just all the sheet metal. So it's going to be all going together here as he kind of works through the steps here and getting all this metal work done. But it's mostly going to be a stock restoration with some mild updates. All right, so we have Jim's 79 Trans Am, Fisher T-top. This was he bought this car new. I don't remember how old he was when he got it, but he had quite a few stories for us that he came to the shop here maybe a month or so ago to kind of check in on the progress. We just got it back up on the rotisserie. The guys were finishing whatever metal work we need to do so we can get everything sprayed, and we'll get the floors all done, firewall, get it in primer, and then we'll start doing the final body work for fitting doors and fenders and stuff on this car. All right, so 71 Challenger. This was a car that we started on a few years ago for Kevin. He's a good client of ours from out in the panhandle of Nebraska, western Nebraska. He's going through some health stuff right now, and so this car, we got it all packaged up and all of his parts, and I think he's going to store it at home and hold on to it there until he's decided what to do with moving forward with it. But super fun car. Originally came from Gas Monkey Garage. It was a car that Richard bought back in the day. 70 Formula blue 4-speed car. Scotty's just finishing up some loose ends on this car, and then hopefully should have this thing on the road here pretty soon. This 73 Super Duty, obviously white. It's got the maroon red interior, automatic, AC. This was in a one-owner California car. Still has the California blue plate, honeycomb wheels. We're doing some front-end suspension work on it, just taking it through tune-up, fluid changes, oil, everything it needs to. It's just a really nice survivor car, rust-free, very well kept. It's been dry iced underneath. You can still see the original red oxide. Very sharp-looking car. I know we have a little bit of exhaust work and stuff to do to it. We have a 78 4-speed Martinique blue car coming available here soon. We're doing some seat covers in it, carpet, headliner. Just got the paint all detailed and buffed out. It does have some aftermarket weld wheels on it, and currently right now, but we're switching out with some 17-inch snowflakes for it. Customers 70 SS Chevelles in here for some oil leaks that we're going to address. Got to change the oil pan, possibly some transmission seals and stuff too. 81 Turbo Special Edition Trans Am. automatic, AC. It's got our billet 18-inch wheels on it. Super fun car. Josh is just kind of taking it through a few mechanical things, getting the brakes and fluids and everything all kind of dialed in on this car, but it will be available here for sale later this week. And the Cyclone is actually a customer of ours, Chris from out in Maryland. We're working on his green car right now. It's a Formula that's actually down getting alignment and tune right now at the moment. But he bought this Cyclone here recently. This was a truck that we got in from a local gentleman, a friend of mine that had it for years, came out of Arizona. So we just kind of doing some final detail work on it and getting it all dialed in for him. We refinished the wheels, new tires, painted the truck, put a bed cover on it, and just got it all kind of tuned up and dialed in. And Josh is kind of taking it through some of the final steps here. Basically, we built this car. It's actually a 71 that's built just like a 73, Brewster Green, mini tub, 4-link, all ride tech suspension. It's got our new custom 18 and 19-inch step lip wheels on it. It's a 525 LS3, an automatic car with a lot of bells and whistles, Dakota digital gauges, everything. Super fun, sharp car. It's got all of Alnox, full leather interior and stuff in it as well. Working through getting it ready so that it can go down for alignment, tuning, so we can start putting some miles on the car and get some drivability stuff done. All right, so that was just kind of a quick sweep of the shop and everything we got going on. We're gonna touch base on a few of the other cars that are kind of in and out, getting some exhaust work and alignment and tuning and stuff done. We'll keep you guys posted here. We got some other fun stuff going on with these custom builds we got going on.